Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Revealing the Narc, and on this channel we dive deep into the intriguing world of narcissism. I'll often use public figures as examples to illustrate how these behaviors can manifest in real life. If this sounds interesting to you, please like and subscribe. And I should mention, everything I say on this channel is in my opinion, and it's all allegedly. I'd also like to clarify that I am not a therapist, and the content shared on this channel is not meant as professional advice. So let's get into the video. So this is the third video in my series about how Meghan could have love-bombed Harry if she was a narcissist, allegedly, based on the news articles or the tabloid articles that were out at the time. So we know that Meghan has said that she didn't know anything about Prince Harry before she went on a first date. But you and I know Meghan researches everything, and there's no way that she didn't look into who she was going to go on a blind date with. I mean, granted, she probably even knew beforehand who he was, but what we are going to do in this video is we are going to assume that the only thing she saw is the article that I'm going to show you, and then we'll talk about some of the ways she could have used the information in that article to love bomb Harry. Okay, so this article is titled Prince Harry Knighted for Service to the Queen. It was released or published on June 4th, 2015. So this is roughly a year before they allegedly went on their first date. And the caption says, Prince Harry has been knighted by his grandmother, the Queen, for services to the sovereign. The Prince 30 has been made a Knight Commander of the Royal Victorian Order, Buckingham Palace confirmed. A personal award given by British monarchs for service to them, the honor was given privately at the palace earlier. The prince is to leave the army later this month after 10 years of service, including 2 tours in Afghanistan. During his military career, he has publicly supported charities, including Help for Heroes and ABF, the Soldiers' Charity. In March 2014, he launched the Invictus Games for injured members of the armed forces. He also helped set up the charity Sentabale in Lesotho to help children affected by HIV and AIDS. Career crossroads. After leaving the army, the prince will do voluntary work with a conservation project in Africa and with disabled veterans in the UK. When his plan to leave the army was announced in March, he said it had been a really tough decision, which left him at a crossroads. He is said to be considering his options regarding his longer-term plans. Queen Victoria instituted the Royal Victorian Order in 1896. I think one of the important things to take away from this article is Harry's love and devotion for the military and him feeling that he's at a crossroads and he doesn't know where to go. I think this is a major vulnerability that if someone was reading this and someone was looking for a point of exploitation, that would be a great way to do it. So based on this article, she could have given him flattering compliments. She could shower him with excessive praise about his work, particularly in mental health and his charity work, emphasizing how inspiring and admirable she finds his dedication. She might say things like, "You are such a beacon of hope for others," to make him feel unique and valued. And remember, at this time, he probably is, I think he normally has self-esteem, but he's probably even having more of a lower self-esteem. He probably feels a little bit lost, and statements like this would really, really make him fall for someone, in my opinion. Meghan could also talk about their shared traumas, so she might express a deep understanding of his struggles by sharing her own experiences with public scrutiny and feeling isolated. She could emphasize their supposed shared challenges, suggesting that only they can truly understand each other's pain and triumphs. And so this article may not mention it, but if Meghan dug a little bit deeper, the reason that one of the major obstacles that Harry had when he was in the military was his position being given away by the press. So, and I mean, in addition to reading this article, of course Meghan knew about Princess Diana and how she lost her life and the impact that the press had on Princess Diana's life. So this would be another easy way for her to manipulate the situation, allegedly. The third thing she can do is offer support. She could position herself as someone who wants to be there for him emotionally, indicating that she wants to support him in his endeavors. Phrases like, "I'm here for you," or "I understand what you're going through, we can lean on each other," could create a sense of dependency and closeness, making him feel that he has found someone who truly cares. She could demonstrate interest in his causes. She could have actively engaged in Harry's charitable work and expressed genuine interest in the causes he cares about, such as mental health awareness and support for veterans. By volunteering with him or attending events together, she could create shared experiences that deepen their bond. Also, I want to mention that there's another thing that narcissists do, and it's called future faking. And what they'll do is they'll promise or they'll fantasize with their partner of this amazing future that they're going to have together. So I think this is another point of exploitation that Meghan could have done, something along the lines of, look at how many people we're going to help, and we'll be so great at Invictus, and we'll be so good at helping the Sentabale charity, and so on and so forth. She could also build a team mentality, and this is part of that future faking. So Meghan could emphasize the idea of being a team, framing their relationship as a partnership that can take on the world together. This approach could make Harry feel like they are united in purpose, enhancing feelings of attachment and commitment. I did a video previously about Prince Harry having a savior complex. I believe he does, and I think having this savior complex makes him even more vulnerable to this type of future faking. And what about beyond the first date? She could create exclusive experiences with him, so she could plan unique and intimate outings that are tailored to Harry's interests, such as private tours of places that he loves or surprise activities that highlight their compatibility. These experiences could reinforce a sense of special connection and help him associate her with positive emotions. And we know that their very first public outing, it was at Invictus. That may not have been a coincidence. All right, everyone, I am going to end the video here. I'm interested to know in how you feel about this. Please like and subscribe. If this was interesting to you, please leave your ideas and thoughts in the comments. I appreciate them all. I'm trying to respond to as many as I can, so I apologize if I haven't gotten to your comment. I will do my best to respond to all of you. And I thank you for listening, and I will talk to you all soon. Goodbye.